Hello boys and girls, my name is MKX. Today I'm going to be guiding you through all 18 different trucks that you could use for any of the delivery jobs across the map. Since there's 18 different trucks, I'm going to be splitting it into like 5 different tiers, which we have like the starter, and then we're going to have like the mid tier, and then the higher tier. We're going to move on to semis, and then after that, we're going to do specialty trucks. Without further ado, we're going to hop right into it. And we're going to start off with the borer. Alright boys and girls, so right here we have the borer. I'm going to put a screenshot of where the location is to buy this thing. But overall, I think this thing is a pretty versatile first vehicle for if you want to get into like doing delivery runs and stuff like that. Let's see what we got here. For the engine, we have an inline 4 boasting about 90 horsepower with a 4-speed sports transmission. I don't know about that, but I mean, everything can be changed out later on once you buy it. With a comfort score of 1 star, with rear-wheel drive as well, which is important. For going up hills and, you know, the snowy area over there at what's called 1100 rest area? Rest stop? That's what it's called. But yeah, overall I think this is pretty good first truck to start off in. So like, you're not really gonna be able to hold a lot. So I recommend if you're gonna like go with the cheap option here, I would go and deliver from like the post office place. There's another place down in Gangwon, I think that's what they're called. It's like the starter town. We could just pick up like smaller resident packages, which is recommended with such a small cargo capacity. You can add a what's called a trailer hitch on this thing, which gives a little bit more room, but nothing I really would recommend dealing with right now. And now from here, we're going to be moving on to our second vehicle in our starter tier, whatever. It's kind of set up like a tier list, but yeah, it's our second vehicle, which is the Ranchy. And we'll be right there once I skip, cut, jump right over to it. We're actually on the opposite side of the fucking map for the Ranchy. Alright, boys and girls, we have arrived at the location where the Ranchy is, which happens to be no other location other than the ranch itself. So, you know, looks like an old like 1959 Ford F-150 maybe? I don't know, something like that. But yeah, this truck I actually never owned it before, never really drove it around. But for 20,000, it does come with a trailer hitch, which is pretty cool. It does have this little side skirt thing on the sides here, which is kind of interesting. The back tailgate does come down, and yeah, I think that's about all for like, you know, cosmetic stuff for this car or truck, should I say? But yeah, let's dive into the info. It is all-wheel drive, which is going to be really excellent for going up to 111 rest stop. It is powered by a V8 140 horsepower, which is not too bad, but like, so this is the thing with like the smaller trucks. I kind of don't like the fact that, let's see, I got my little mouse here too, that the engine is under like car engines. So like you're gonna get like better gas mileage because of like your fuel tank, you know, but like I don't. If I'm driving a truck, I want to hear. I want to drive a truck. I want to hear the truck. I want to feel the truck. You know, they should be bulky. Diesel probably, but you know, we have a 4-speed transmission, which is sports transmission. Not sure about that for deliveries, but you know, and this one does come with an increase of 1 star, boasting 2 stars of comfort. But I don't know. This little truck, I would also, once again with the borer, I would also just do kind of smaller deliveries or like small packages to residents and stuff like that. You know, it's not really going to be any different for a little while here. But yeah, this is the Ranchy location. I'll be posting it right here, right now on the screen. And yeah, next vehicle we'll be moving on to is the Vanny, which I'm gonna jump, skip, cut to the Vanny. All right, boys and girls, we have arrived at our next vehicle, which is the Vanny. This thing is a little different. It's kind of like the Bora, but it just comes with a better engine, which I think is also a V8, like by, or not my, but I did rent the Ranchy on the way down here. Wanted to see how it drove. Well, I did leave the tailgate open. That's not good for fuel efficiency. It is what it is. But yeah, let's actually talk about the Vanny here. So yeah, let's open up the doors. We do have two back doors that open up. That's about all. You cannot fit inside, and doing deliveries to like the car dealership over here, where you have to bring the package inside. Tell me down in the comments if you know a way to get packages that you can't reach inside the like cargo space out of the car without canceling the delivery. Either way, let's move on to the vehicle info. So we are boasting a V8. Well, not boasting, but yeah, we have a V8 inside this car, or van, boasting 140 horsepower. Once again, it has a 4-speed sports transmission. Not good. We are rear wheel drive, which is going to be better for like weight distribution and stuff. And then we do have a comfort score 2 stars, which is pretty good. Pretty good. I mean, overall, this Vanny is I actually own it myself. I do like it. I like the style of it and how round it is compared to like other ones I see. But yeah, that's the Vanny. We'll be moving on to our next vehicle, which is the pickup. We actually don't even have to jump skip to it, but it's right here. This is the pickup. This one I find a little bit more utility out of, because for 20,000 you get a trailer hook. Oh yep, we could also, no, we actually can't in the pickup truck, but we do get a trailer hitch and a winch in the front, which you can, help your allies if you're on like a multiplayer game or something like that. But overall, this thing has, oh yeah, all the trucks have very bouncy suspension. When you first buy it, I recommend upgrading the dampeners on in your suspension. It stops the bouncy. Like if you have a controller, you'll realize when you move it, it starts like to go up and down. It's kind of weird, but yeah, just upgrade the dampeners. The info, or for this vehicle's info, we're looking at a V8, once again boasting 140 horsepower. And once again, we have a 4-speed sports transmission with a comfort score of 2 stars, and it is rear-wheel drive. Yep, I mean, there's nothing else I can really say. I haven't really used the pickup or did any like rescue missions with the tow truck either, and I haven't really messed around with that too much. But yeah, this is the pickup. Next on the list would be the Voltex, which I actually have to drive to because it's not over here. And I will see you back here once I get there. Alright, boys and girls, this is the next vehicle on our list, which is the Voltex, which is, stat-wise, pretty trash if you ask me. Like, nothing about this vehicle tells me, to buy it, besides it's a pickup truck. Like, like a regular Tacoma or like a, I don't know, like a Ford Ranger. But like, I think the back opens up. Yeah. There is a trailer hitch, which is good too. I think it gives a little bit more room. I might be lying though, than the regular pickup truck. And it also is lower to the ground, which is, take that as you will. I just don't like this for like the value. I mean, I'm gonna buy it. I haven't bought it yet, but I'm definitely buying it just to say, I have a pickup truck in Motor Town. I don't know. But yeah, this is actually we haven't went over the vehicle info yet. Here we are. So if we look into the vehicle info, One thing I definitely can say is that it is all-wheel drive truck, which is, you know, it's good. But like, I mean, overall, you don't really get much else with the all-wheel drive. For our engine, we are a V8 boasting 140 horsepower. For our transmission, we're, you know, 4-speed sports transmission with 2 stars of comfort. Overall, this truck's trash. Do not buy it for your first starter truck, but you know, if you want to, do what you want. It's up to you. All right, now that we got that covered, I'm actually gonna show off my little trophy taxi here. This is my first episode of my like little no commentary series, which I'm actually gonna change. You know what? I'm actually gonna link the episode that this just car is in. I'll link it right up here in the top right now. Boom. Should be there. Magic. All that. You know, probably gonna cut this part out, but maybe not. Maybe I'll leave it in. Who knows? Alright, boys and girls, that concludes our starter tier trucks. So once again, that was the Bora, Ranchi, Vanny, Pickup, and the Voltex. So now we're going to be moving on to the mid-tier trucks, which price ranges is in between 40,000 and 50,000, which I think is a pretty good mid-tier. I mean, given that the most expensive truck's almost 200,000. But yeah, first on our list is the Kara box, and I'm going to take you over to the Kara box. Alright, boys and girls, this is the Kara box. So the Kara box does cost $42,000. See, for an extra $2,000, you can get this instead of a pickup truck that really offers you nothing when it comes to making money, like at all. But with this truck, the back doors do open here. If we open up both, see, they do open, and I think that's all for like the exterior stuff. Yeah, and there is different skins you can color it, but you know, that's for a later video. And now we're going to be diving into vehicle info on this Caravan. See what we got here. So we are now in the range of our truck engines, which I recommend for your second truck, not your first. Your second truck, get a truck that has a truck engine. If you want to drive a truck, you want to hear the truck sounds. Just saying. But yeah, this one has a medium duty 190 horsepower, which is pretty good, with a transmission of 6-speed, or a 6-speed transmission, or a 6-speed truck Mach 1 transmission, which is interesting. I don't know why they had to do like a Mach 1, because I know there is a 6-speed truck transmission. I don't know what the difference is. Maybe one of you guys can tell me down in the comments. And once again, this thing does have a comfort score of 2 stars and is a rear wheel drive. And that's it for the Caravan. We will be coming back here because we do have a plethora of trucks left to go over. And yeah, so without further ado, we are gonna hop, skip, jump right onto the next truck, which is the... Looks like we didn't have to hop, skip, jump. The next truck is the Cara flatbed. This thing right here. Nothing more else to say different. And then, like, I think the back is about the same size, and the only thing different you get from this truck to this truck is the box over it. Which, I mean, I think it could be a little cool to see your cargo in the back, but I think the biggest selling point would be, for me, would be the back, like a thing, like a whole, like a back window, so you could see out the back. It's hard to talk today, apparently. But yeah, this one, you know, $2,000 less. I think it has pretty much the same vehicle info. If we look here, it's rear wheel drive, medium duty, 190 horsepower engine, 6-speed truck Mach 1 transmission, 2 stars of comfort. One thing I did forget to mention is, oh, never mind. Oh no, yeah. The rear tailgate does open up. Actually, while we're here, let's close our other tailgates. Well, these are just more doors. But yeah, there's nothing else that's a major selling point. It's really up to you, depending if you want to get like an open flatbed type truck or a box truck. Me personally, I like the box truck. Next vehicle on the list is the Boxy, which we have to jump, skip, hop right over to, and I'll catch you back in a second. Alright, boys and girls, we have arrived at our next vehicle, which is the Boxy, which is right here. This thing only has 2 rear doors that open up. Oh. And sometimes it could be a little finicky. Here we go. You can see right through it, and I think on the inside it does not have a rear view window or rear view mirror. So even though with these 2 little back windows here, you really don't get the see out of them, which is unfortunate. But yeah, this is $40,000 or 40,000 coins. If we look at the info here, this vehicle is rear wheel drive, which you can see right here. And the engine is a V8 boasting 180 horsepower. So this engine right here is not a truck engine. So, I mean, you're not really gonna get much out of this, you know, for sound wise. I mean, I just don't like car engines inside of trucks or vans to say that for that matter, because I think they should all have a more diesely sound, because that's what you find in the real life. We also have a 4-speed transmission, which is the 4-speed sports, and also we have 2-star comfort rating. Nothing else really to say about the Boxy. I would only buy this if you're really into the delivery or like the little package deliveries and you have like good routes down, because you could stock this thing up with a whole bunch of little small deliveries and get a little trailer on the back, because you can put a trailer hitch on the back of this thing. And yeah, just start doing a whole bunch of like small package deliveries, which can make you a lot of money if you're on like an online server. Yeah. But that's it for this Boxy here. The next vehicle on the list we have is the Caravan. Yeah, Caravan. The Caravan, which is right here, right over next door. And this right here is my favorite bang for buck truck, in my opinion. It also has 2 side sliding doors on either side, and 2 back doors that open. It's also, I think, one of the newest trucks that they added into Motortown. But yeah, this is what the exterior looks like, and the skin is, interchangeable. Now, if we look at the vehicle info here, this one has a medium-duty 190 horsepower engine, which is lovely. Love my truck engine. And this, we do get a 6-speed truck Mach 1 transmission, which is interesting. The Mach 1. I don't know why this is here. But yeah, this also has a 2-star comfort rating and is rear wheel drive. This one, I tend to do like, I don't know, I did a mix in between like bigger long haul deliveries and smaller deliveries, but this thing really outperforms any other truck, in my opinion, in the smaller deliveries. I mean, this one you probably can get faster, but I'm more in it for the sounds and the relaxing, vibes of the game, so this truck is overall better, in my opinion. Even though it costs 10,000 more than like the rest of the trucks, I recommend this one. Either way, so that's it for the mid-tier trucks. Next, we're moving on to the high-tier trucks. Let me just close this while I talk to you. This is it for mid-tier trucks. Now we're moving on to the higher tier trucks, which doesn't really have a lot in high tier, but overall gives you the biggest cargo capacity without getting into like the semi range, like that, because semis are really bulky, and I wouldn't like to do small deliveries in a semi truck because like you have to stop. Sometimes you have to back into places, and it's just not the way for me, at least. Although you probably can make a boatload of money doing a whole bunch of small deliveries on like a full server with a semi truck. I think that would be something to look into. Might have to try that. But yeah, I'm gonna hop, skip, and jump right on to the next location of our trucks, which is, you know, on the other side of the map. The rest of the trucks are. Be right back. Alright, so here we arrived at our right here, two high tier trucks, which are both pretty similar to these two trucks, but they're just bigger and more expensive, of course. So with this one's name is Truck. Just Truck. Regular truck. Nothing special about this thing, besides the extra cargo capacity, which you can hold the largest pallets in. Any other truck below this, you can't hold anything larger than like the medium-sized packages, if you can call them that. They're called box pallets, but you know. This truck costs 70,000, and if we dive into the vehicle info here, we see that we are rear-wheel drive, which is awesome. Would not want a front-wheel drive truck because just trash in the snow and not really good for traction, if you know what I'm talking about. And for our engine, we have a medium-duty 190 horsepower engine, which is not much, same as our Caravan that I was talking about earlier. And the transmission's a 6-speed regular truck transmission, which is interesting. Why didn't they just, you know, either merge them or take one out? And it has, you know, 2 stars of comfort. I think all the trucks have 2 stars of comfort, but you know, we'll find out here. That's what this video is all about. Alright, and that's it for the plain old truck. Moving on to the higher version, this name I actually get kind of confused with. It's like the Tronco or Tonko, the Tronco, some shit like that. But yeah, these back doors do open up. Yep, just larger doors. Actually, this one you can get inside, so like doing deliveries which requires you to go inside places, you're able to get your cargo out the back, which is awesome. I don't think anything else is important about the exterior of this car or truck. Yeah, I mean, it does cost 100,000, so hopefully it makes up for that in the vehicle info. I mean, it does because of how big the cargo capacity is, but you know. If we dive into the info of this truck, we do see that it is rear-wheel drive, of course. This one has a medium-duty 250 horsepower engine with a 6-speed regular truck transmission. And once again, we have 2 stars of comfort. And this is it for the Tronco? I think that's what the name of it is. And yeah, this is our high tier trucks. The trucks right before semi that have the largest capacity for, you know, whatever you really want to deliver. And now we're going to be moving on to the semis. The semi trucks are over here, but let me just set up, because it is nighttime, let me just set up my light so I can get a better picture of this. Alright, moving onwards to our first semi, which is, you know, everybody wants to drive a semi-truck in this game. I don't know why. It is the way it is. You can make so much more money driving a van, in my opinion, for like the amount of miles you drive. But yeah, this truck costs 120,000. All the semis really have nothing exterior to offer, because they are made to connect to trailers, which there is 2 trailers in the game, which is the box trailer, and then you have like the fuel trailer, and that goes for the same for the smaller trailers as well. Although the smaller trailer has a flatbed instead of like a box setup design. Yeah. Diving into the vehicle info of the SRT here. we do see that it is rear-wheel drive with only 2 tires in the back, which does decrease like road hold at higher speeds and overall stability in the snow. This engine is a heavy-duty engine with 260 horsepowers. I think that is a pretty good upgrade from the high-tier trucks for the price. And for the transmission, we have a regular 6-speed truck transmission with 2 stars for comfort. Moving on to the next truck, which is the FL1, if I'm not mistaken here. Yep, FL1. Once again, we have nothing else on the outside to really talk about. So if we just dive right into the vehicle info here, we do see that it does have 2 back tires, which is really good. It is rear-wheel drive. And again, we have a heavy duty. Actually, this one is the strongest truck engine, which is a heavy duty 350 horsepower. I don't know, it might go larger than that. I'm not sure. I actually have to check that out because I've never really driven the semi trucks in this game yet. So, yeah. But with that, we do have a 13-speed transmission, which is really good. I would definitely recommend. So, like, if you just want to hop in and you only have 120,000 to get a semi truck, the first upgrade I would do is upgrade this transmission. I actually would upgrade all these transmissions to 18 speeds. But yeah, go back into the vehicle info here. We do have 2 stars of comfort. And yeah, that's the FL1. Moving on to the last but newest semi, we have the Titan here, which costs 180,000. And I did realize that all these trucks do have these levers. I guess that word's hard for me to say. But yeah, they all have these back thingies here, which have an interaction which you can unhook trailers with. And now if we dive into the vehicle info of the Titan, we do see that we do have 2 tires in the back. Well, 4 tires in the back, 2 pairs of tires in the back, with a heavy-duty 350 horsepower engine, 13-speed transmission, and 2 stars of comfort. That's basically it for the semis. So for the semis, you really buy for style. Like if you want, I mean, I actually don't really know what the interior of all of these look like. But I know for my semi truck, I'm probably gonna end up getting the Titan because in ATS I did drive the Peterbilt 379, if I'm not mistaken. That's a truck. I drove that truck for like 150,000 miles actually. Moving onwards to specialty vehicles, which is right over here, and it is daytime, so we don't care about our lights. Or is it only right? Yeah, that's it. Right here. So first off, we have Compacti here, which is new to the trash job, which I actually did try out. But I'm actually going to make a video on a better way than to buy this truck to make money with trash. Just this truck is not worth it in my opinion, because you only can really make 10,000 per per haul to the power plant. But yeah, so basically you would put your trash in here, and then you see compressed loader here, and then it's gonna go down, make a little bit of noise here. Oh, I guess it doesn't make noise if there's nothing inside. But yeah, your trash that you put right here at the edge will like go away, and then it'll have like a little bar inside the truck that shows you how full it is. But yeah, that's I think that's pretty much it for the rear, or for the exterior of the Compacti. Actually, I'm lying. There's these seats right here that some apparently has to be inside the truck for me to sit on, or stand on. But yeah, that's it for the exterior of the Compacti. Now, if we dive into the vehicle info of this truck, it does have one set of rear wheels with a medium-duty 190 horsepower engine, 6-speed truck transmission, and 2 stars of comfort. And that's the Compacti right here. Moving onwards to Dumpy here, which is a smaller than normal, well, not really smaller than normal, but just like a dump truck that is like a medium-sized dump truck. Because, I mean, they do come smaller, but like if you ever see like a mining dump truck, they're huge. Just like, it still surprises me to this day that people can make vehicles that big. But yeah, costs 150,000. All the specialty vehicles cost the same. So you're not really gaining or losing anything. It's just more for the types of jobs they're meant for. And I have never used any of these besides the Compacti here because of the trash job, but that's about it. I think earlier, like months ago, I probably used the dump truck, but I think it was only for one job, and I can't really give a good like description of how these trucks perform. You know, if you buy them money-wise, it's something you're gonna have to test out by yourself. But I also can do another video if you want me to drive all these trucks, or you know, buy all these trucks, drive them for, I don't know, like let's say 1,000 kilometers per truck, and give you a detailed description on each and every one of these trucks. But yeah, if we dive into the info of this truck here, we do have 2 rear tires. I mean, because of how much weight we're carrying, it's going to be a lot of weight on, you know, just one set of tires with all the dirt in the back. Do have a heavy-duty 350 horsepower engine, which is needed in these dump trucks that carry around heavy dirt. And has a 6-speed truck transmission and 2 stars of comfort. Nothing really else to say about this, which, you know, it's a specialty vehicle. You buy it for one reason. And moving onwards to Mixie over here, which I don't think has any exterior options. Yeah, I don't think so. So if we just dive into the vehicle info here, we have two pairs of rear wheel tires. Once again, cement is heavy. And we have a heavy duty 350 horsepower engine because, once again, cement is heavy. Transmission, we have a 6-speed truck transmission. And for comfort, we have 2 stars. Alright, that's it for the Compacti. Now, I think for all the specialty vehicles, I would upgrade to 13-speed transmissions. There's no real reason to go the 18 speeds unless you really want to. Although, I can see something like a dump truck in the cement mixer going more up to 18 speeds because of how heavy their loads are, but that's really up to you. They just cost, I think the 18 speed's like 20 or 25,000 or something like that, which I would rather spend the money on with these trucks than the specialties. But yeah, that wraps up all the trucks in Motortown as of 0.6.8. And yeah, guys, make sure you leave a like on the video. I do have a playthrough going through right now of Motortown. Right now it is no commentary, but over the next couple of days after this video is posted, I'm going to be starting to throw my voice in there, and, you know, we'll see how that goes. If you want to watch it, I'm going to link the start of the Let's Play series up here in the top right corner. And make sure to leave a like, comment, and get subscribed if you haven't already. And yeah, see you later, guys.